Hey guys, back with a game here on Farmland with a player from General Sheba's Discord, Kissmygoat. Um, Playing as the American faction, using the offensive doctrine. Um, Got a pretty good length game here. I think it goes on for about 40 something minutes. Pretty back and forth. Um, Had some connection issues. We played a couple games before this. Um, some connective issues in this one, but we get over them, work through them. Got infantry rushing into the middle, trying to take control early. He's doing the same thing, throwing smokes out. He gets the first pick on me. Looks like he's using, I'm guessing that's the offensive. Got a grenade out. He's really pushing the smoke. Kind of shooting into his flank here from my right point. Getting on the point just so I can capture it. He's sitting at the barrier in the middle, going for his left point early. Try to get some grenades out. I think he's trying to do something similar, both microing. Trying to get control early with the US, get my points up. I see he's up on the hill, so I push a couple more guys over there, try and get control of that flank. Both kind of trying to contest all 3 points at the same time. Seems like I got the upper hand right now for the cap, but he's pushing in. Those STG-44 guys are definitely strong. Doing a little micro in here. Sometimes it's worth it just to grab a guy. Try and get some shots off. It's a little more accurate when you take direct control. It's more useful with grenades, but he's bringing in reinforcements here. I'm bringing in reinforcements. MG42 holding down the middle. Got control of this left point pretty decently. Got a couple of riflemen up on the position with the bar gunner. Pretty strong position there. He's got control of my right for now. I'm rushing up some guys to try and retake that. Squad get caught out in the open, but they cut down the guys shooting at them. I'm not too worried about the middle right now. I got lots of guys kind of holding up the middle, so I'm just trying to push the other points. He's got some good grenades off. He's taking out a lot of my guys. Right now I'm kind of just holding on. Contemplating a vehicle. Don't think I do. Probably was thinking about the M20. Sometimes I like to rush those M20s in to deal with infantry and just create something you can harass with. So I went with the Greyhound, saved up a little bit more points. So I got the M8 Greyhound pushing up here. He's kind of overwhelming me at the moment with infantry. So I needed something to turn the tide. Figured I could probably get the M8 up. Kind of ran right into that grenade there. Figured the 50 cal with a little bit of HE shells might disperse the situation. I got it coming up to deal with that right because I figured he didn't have too much troops. waiting for a little bit more infantry support. Trying to get some grenades out here. The house is kind of in awkward shape. He's trying to push in, catching some of his guys, taking some of his grenades here. Got an extra guy jumping on the M8, and then I dismounted him. That was a mistake. Get the guy back on. 5 minutes, 50 seconds in. Haven't used doctrine points yet. Just calling in rifle teams and lone rifleman. Get a little bit lucky here. I think he has a couple guys up on this hill. Spin around, direct control, try and run him over. Hit the rock, but it still kind of gets him. Trying to retake control of the situation on this right flank. I think the M8 pushes out everyone there. Now I'm gonna go try and harass the middle. See, those guys are out of ammo there. I find that's a big problem with the US. You seem to run out of ammo pretty quickly with the semis. Got the semi-auto fire, it just eats ammo. You almost got to bring up enough ammo crates to replenish your guys. So I got the left point and the right point. He's got pretty good control of the middle right now. He's kind of got he's got the left point almost cut off. Got a couple guys there kind of holding it down. He's starting to cap, so I'm thinking I'll throw a grenade. I see he's pushing lots of guys in, so I figure I'll go more for the middle. I don't think I'm applying enough pressure right now, watching back to it, but I think I was being cautious. Putting some sandbags up here, little foxholes. He likes to push the flanks, so I wanted to be ready for it. Got a ranger squad moving in, some elite troops. I think he tried to rush a Panzerschreck there. Just pushing the M8 up to get a little bit more damage with the 50. Got the guys moving in. Rangers moving in. Probably could have utilized smoke a little bit more here and got guys on the point quicker. I think I was just trying to clear out a little bit before I sent guys in just to get absolutely annihilated. So we're on the point now. Got a couple soldiers in, trying to spread out a bit. Looks like he got a mortar. Pumping rounds in on me. Hard to deal with. Easiest thing to do is just get your own mortar. Start pumping him with shells. Got a doctrine unit here. This thing's pretty strong. Kind of reminds me of the drilling. I don't know if it's a Bofors cannon on it. But it's got dual 50s and a Bofors cannon. Seem to shred the infantry. Keep getting stuck on buildings here, but I'm trying to just put it in a little spot where it can just tuck in behind a building and fire on that middle. Looks like he's got the grill coming up with the flak cannon on it. I thought I was safe where I was, but I think he just had me. I try and move my truck out of the way, move forward. And this is where some of the issues were coming with the server. Just moved it out of the way. One guy left in it. Get a tank crew. Recommandeer that. Now this is unfortunate. I think I hit the I hit the fireplace there. I think I would have had a good shot, but unlucky. I think the grill's trying to pull back and get in a good position. Throw a couple of these guys that are out of ammo onto the flak. He's rushing more guys into the middle. I'm buying lone rifleman. Trying to get my numbers up. So I'm not panicking too much here. I'm just trying to hold my position and just keep control of the right and the middle. We kind of have a bit of a front line established. Here's shots coming off from the right. So I think he sent the squad around the flank. See, that's what I was talking about. He really likes to push the flank. Take a quick look at that left. One guy just kind of holding out. This thing's in a pretty decent position now where it is. It can just fire into the middle and it starts getting shots off. These mortars just keep pounding my position. So I kind of try and push in. He's kind of pushing in on the smoke. I noticed I didn't really use too much smoke this game at all. I don't know if I'm not a fan of using smoke, but seems like grenades didn't really play too big of a factor at the mid game. Still a couple going off here and there, but microing a grenade in. Just repairing that half track so it's back to full health. See, and that thing's kind of in a decent spot, kind of kite from the corner. Pull it back, let it get some shots off. Got the M8 and the half track both getting kills. I think I kind of realized that my flank is kind of open here, and I didn't want to get, a lone bazooka man or something, and flank anything I had. So try to correct that. Got a bar team coming up to support the right. Getting some long range shots off. Panzerschreck, trying to kill the Panzerschreck. Didn't quite get it. This thing does some decent work. It's in not too bad of a spot. See these guys, looks like they taking a couple shots at the guys up on the hill. Seems like he's pushing up a little bit. There, he's got the grill. He's got the grill firing at the Rangers there. This is where I think I get my first mortar. Put some of my own fire down on him. Put the pressure on. figure it's a little bit of attrition here, war of attrition. This was a little bit of a risk pushing the M8 up, but I think I wanted to get it in a spot where it could shoot into the center a little easier from the flank. Not sure what I'm doing with it. I think I want to get some more ammo for the 50 cal. But it's getting shots into the middle regardless. See that GMC half track there, it's putting in some good work. I didn't realize how many kills it got. Not sure what I'm doing with the M8. I think I'm just trying to keep it on the move, harass them. Calling up lots of little single infantry squads. Send up a ranger section to the left. Got the first shot off from one of his doctrine units, the Broombar. Sturmpanzer. Thing's an absolute menace to deal with. I love using it. It's one of those units that I feel like it's so strong when it's playing against you, but when you have it, it can get absolutely annihilated. I think you need a 90mm cannon when you're fighting the Broombar. I don't think the M18 can cut it, so I didn't even bother with any of the lighter tanks. Kind of get caught here. Squad, catch a squad trying to flank. See, he likes to flank. We get lucky here. We caught a guy's on the move. It looks like his Broombar's moving out of the middle, and I just catch that last second. Yeah, it was tough. The game was lagging pretty good. It seems like you don't notice it as much in the footage. This thing absolutely shreds my attempt to flank him. Sad for the Rangers. Trying to savage whatever I can here. Bazooka Man getting shots off on the grill. Not sure why it turned. Unfortunate. Direct hit, not really doing any damage. Ran up, get a little closer. Of course, lag right when the shot's about to happen. I'm patiently waiting for a shot. Want to get rid of that thing, it's pesky. There we go. He's starting to gain control here. I'm not too happy. I feel like I'm starting to lose control. Not being able to control my units. But we carry on. The grill's down. Kissmygoat was having problems. We had a lobby before where he was, I was hosting and he was in the lobby and he was lagging, so. That GMC is still putting fire support down. I'm sure he wants to get rid of it. It looks like he's moving his Broombar up in the middle. I should be paying attention to the minimap a little bit more, but... And there's shots, and there goes the GMC. Sturmpanzer. So he's got all 3 points now. But I'm already at 731 at about 19 and 30 minutes in, so I think we were both you know, in North America, so lag usually is an issue for us when we're playing. But we get through it and finish the game. But it's just unfortunate sometimes, you know, you're playing against people all over the world, and the pings can be high, especially in this game. There's a lot of European and you know, Southeast Asian and Australian. So good mix of players. Got a squad moving in on the middle, trying to regain control of my right and middle. I think I'm trying to just hold on for dear life. Now that he's got the broom bar, press in the middle. I still got a mortar team pumping shells in on him. We're taking back the right. You can see he has a ton of infantry, plus that broom bar, just killing all my attempts to push. I got the trusty arty signaler. Figured I can kind of stop his push. The same as what he's doing to me. It's kind of like my own stern panzer with a flare gun. I think he almost got my flare there. Piece of debris fell on him and knocked him over. And that artillery signaler pushed him off that point. He's pushing pretty hard on that far right. See, just the server was lagging pretty good here. I think it was good on his end though, so it's strange, but got a little skirmish going on the right. MG42 on the hill just taking me out. Got a squad coming to reinforce that right. I think my plan was to just try and hold on until I could get something that could kill the broom bar and make a push. Still trying to keep the middle under control. I see he doesn't have a cap. I don't have a cap on it. So I'm trying to get a squad back in there. The stern panzer's making it hard. Got the second armored rifleman. I think I'm trying to push into the middle with them. Just lots of talk about connectivity issues. There's the bane of my existence, the stern panzer. Flare guns reloaded. I'm gonna try to push my luck here, get a flare off on his units holding. Just escape. I think he's going for my mortar. It's in a good spot though, so I think he's having trouble even with the stern panzer. There, the artillery signaler kind of took his position, made him at least retreat or move his guys. So We're almost at 25 minutes. Trying to disperse some guys in the middle. Broom bar pushing up for a shot. We got a Pershing, super Pershing. Looks like he decrews my mortar. So I get a second mortar. If you lose one, might as well get another one. Now it's time to go after that broom bar with the super Pershing. Look how resilient this thing can be. Just ping. Just bounces a 90 millimeter. Pump another shell into it. There we go. Penetration. Let's get another shot on it. He's trying to back out, but I think we have it. What a shot. It's lagging, so I can take a little bit of time to look at it. And it's full dead. Look at the flames coming out of that thing. That put a smile on my face, because now I can get some infantry and actually push the middle. Probably could have been a little bit more aggressive with the super Pershing, but I kind of wanted to leave it back as an unkillable weapon. Pushing up a mortar to the center. We got guys moving in. Pershing just putting shots. Artillery, oh, Sturm Tiger. So he replaces the Sturm Panzer with the Sturm Tiger. What a pain in the ass. Trying to get squads into the middle. Trying to make sure I keep that super Pershing's flank alive here, so I bring up a couple guys. I think I'm just worried that the Sturm Tiger is going to take a shot at me. That thing will pretty much destroy anything. We're both just fighting for the edge of the center, right? Got the right pretty much back under control. He's pushing squads at it here and there. I just wanted to park this thing where I could get decent shots. Don't want to have to worry about it getting taken out by an AT guy that just crawls over, so I kind of keep it with my infantry. He's slowly clawing the game back. I'm at 860 points and he's at 416, so he's kind of held the middle from me. That artillery signaler, it's got to be a big pain in his ass. They're really hard to deal with, I find. I hate playing against artillery signalers. Nevertheless, got a squad putting fire down on the main street. Kind of trying to stop his push. I think he has better cover He's got those stone walls there. Those are great point to sit on with infantry. Getting ammo for my mortars, keep them shooting. Got a ranger squad. I think I see him pushing hard on the right, so I use those rangers to reinforce. Kind of a unique squad. They come with an MG, a weapons team. Looks like he's coming around hard on the right again. So I starting to disperse the rangers to go deal with that. Don't want to lose this right. He's doing good. He's keeping pressure on the right. Taking control of the middle. I'm at 855 points, 30 minutes. He's at 455. So he's doing a good job at keeping me occupied over here on the right. I just didn't want my flank to be lost, so I diverted those rangers that I think I was going to send to the middle. I figure why not send a T-20 to keep in the back of the lines there. 50 cal. Ranger squad's pushing up. Going for a little bit of micro. This is what I mean. Sometimes you just get your own shots in if it doesn't lag. But seems effective every once in a while just to direct control. I think we throw a grenade on his guy. I hear the Sturm Tiger shooting at the middle. There goes any of my units that I had in the cap zone. Luckily I didn't have the Rangers in just yet, so they can replace the poor guys that just got hit by the Sturm Tiger. Looks like he's digging foxholes on that left flank. So I'm just trying to deal with this push on the right. Bring up that MG team. 30 cal. Just put the suppression fire down on him. Got the Rangers cap in the middle again. Not sure what I'm doing with the super Pershing here. I think I'm worried about losing it, so I lots of MP here, but not enough points to build any more guys. I think I wanted another tank to push the left. I think I just had too much infantry out on the field that I couldn't build anymore. Pushing up the RD signaler. See, he has a squad on the edge, so I just keep signaling to the edge, and then hopefully we can keep him out of the cap. He's got a squad running up, trying to smoke, make his way into the point. That artillery signaler kind of happened just at the right time, I think. Just to keep them out of the cap point. That's why they're so strong. You can just keep a guy from even being in the point. Sturm Tiger's doing the same thing almost, but just not as consistent. I think I'm out of HE shells. Bring up a supply truck. Got the armored rifle. Armored rifles moving up. Trying to take a push on the left. Figure why not pressure him. Can't build another tank, so build an M20 just to harass the guys in the foxholes. Overall, we got decent map control going on here. Super Pershing still just holding down that middle. I think I want to clear any resistance here on the right, so I push up my M20. I like that little hill. I like to have control of it. I think we get lucky here with this M20. It's always a risk pushing a vehicle up like this. Direct control in the 50 cal. Takes a Panzerfaust right to the sloped armor on the front of the vehicle. Quickly turn. Back it out. Not having much luck on that left. So I figure put up a little bit of a pressure, put a little pressure there. Artillery signaler coming back out. These smoke screens are almost working in my favor. I can run out with the signaler and he's not being spotted through the smoke. Artillery signaler getting his first shells landed. I think I contemplate using the super Pershing to push the left, but I think he just has too much there, and I see the Panzer Shrek there, so I go into direct control, but I think the rifleman put him down before he can even get close. So good harassment. It's drawing guys away from the middle. Bring the super Pershing around to support the push. This might have scared him a little bit to divert guys over to the left side. It's not a bad thing. Divert some resources away from the center. Smoke grenades. Just trying to get some cap weight, get on the point. All the artillery's making it hard to get out. Put that supply truck over by the mortar. So this M20 is just harassing on the left. Super Pershing's not doing too much, but I'm sure it's keeping him occupied. When you see a vehicle that big on your map, it just draws your attention. It's like the Sturm Tiger. I know it's lurking back in his lines, so got a couple ranges. Still sitting back. Mortars are all reloaded. See a Panzer Shrek infantry trying to get up the hill. These guys are just getting shredded trying to push into that left. He's got lots of foxholes. I think we try and move the M20 here just to get some fire support. You can see he's got a ton of guys there. Lots of foxholes, lots of infantry. It's good we're diverting his attention away. He's got control of the middle and the left. We're actually making a decent attempt there on that left. I think we bring up another squad to the center. Artillery signaler. And there's that Sturm Tiger. I think it just kills the M20. I'm not too worried about it. I'm kind of viewing that left side as a bit of a distraction just to keep him occupied. Signaler's doing a lot of damage. I'm just trying to get as many squads to the center now as I can. Try and get the capture weight. Got a mortar team, 2 mortar teams still pumping rounds. Looks like he's rushing a squad over to the right, or at least away from the signaler. Moving the M20 over. Kind of gave up on that left flank, so start moving the Pershing around to support the middle. See those stone walls, they quite a decent bit of cover for infantry. So he's starting to cap all points. The M20 is keeping him pinned. Looks like there's a lot of guys out of. No, it's a lot. That's just some down soldiers. I thought it was people out of ammo, but I don't know if it's ever worth getting a medic. If it's just too much of a hassle, or. But I've been playing with mines even more and more, trying to incorporate them into 1v1s. I find you got to put them down early, almost as a little bit of a surprise. On my one game on Neville, you can see I put mines down. They don't really do anything, but if the game goes on like this, you can sometimes catch a whole squad running in. So we're starting to overwhelm them. I think we got so much infantry in the middle. I don't think the Sturmtiger almost has too many targets to shoot for. Just trying to disperse these guys all over the middle. Look at all the foxholes he has. I didn't even notice that. We got the Super Pershing in the M20 now. In the center. See that Sturmtiger, it just makes any push so hard. Same thing with the Sturm Panzer. Absolute nightmare. Got the boys all moving in. I think we're both kind of just throwing everything into the meat grinder in the middle. I didn't even try and use a captain on that center point. It was such a impossible place to keep anyone alive, so. Throwing smoke grenades, just trying to keep these guys alive in the point. We're at 930 for points. Looks like I'm starting to get pretty good control of the center. M20 and the Super Pershing are kind of holding off any pushes in the middle. Take the soldiers from the ammo box. Just trying to get extra bodies out. I think I'm always worried the Sturmtiger is going to shoot at my tank. See, that shot didn't really do anything. Whole shell just to kill one soldier. I think I try to see what I can do about that Sturmtiger, but he's got it so far back. It's got strong armor too. It's just got the 30 cal up on the right point. Should stop any big pushes. And looks like Goat's calling her. Good game, Goat. He checked on his equipment and made sure his pack was tied.
He had to sit and listen to those awful engines roar.